Los Angeles, California, Melvin Diaz and Joe Romero. Come hang with the Soul Primos.
What's up, cousins? Welcome back to another episode of Soul Primos. My name is Melvin Diaz.
And I'm Joe Romero.
And today we have a very special episode because we're going to be showing you how to make our favorite drinks using what?
Rum,
boy.
Rum. I personally am a rum boy. People call me Jack Sparrow every bar that I go to.
Oh, yeah. No, they call you Sack Sparrow.
That fool's been jacking off outside.
Yeah, they do call, actually, yeah, you do resemble a lot of a Jack Sparrow-ness.
Yes, because I'm always like, where's the rum?
When you get drunk, you start using your hands like this, and you start walking.
I'm a ladies'
and
man.
You betray those that are closest to you.
No.
Have you ever seen the movies?
No.
You know what I'm talking about.
He doesn't betray anybody. He's loyal to himself.
Okay, narcissist.
Is that narcissism?
I don't betray anyone. I prioritize myself.
That's not narcissism. Everything nowadays
barcissism.
is narcissism. That is barcissism. If you don't know what barcissism is when you have bars like us, whatever.
Yeah.
But please, Melvin, please.
But yeah, so we're gonna have 3 drinks that we're gonna show you how to make and we're gonna enjoy. After that, we're gonna try something special.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the rest of the episode. We asked you guys, or So Primos and Primas, if you guys are going through anything, you guys need advice on anything, let us know, and we'll try to give you the best advice that we possibly can. Yeah. And we got a lot of submissions, so we're gonna get that done later in the episode. But without further ado, go ahead, grab a little drink, a little cocktail, something to drink on, something to smoke on, something to lean on, and just hang out with us for the next hour.
Let's go. Boom.
Okay, first drink. This is gonna be the first time I'm gonna make this.
Yes.
The first time I'm gonna drink it.
What do you call this drink?
When I first read about it, I thought it sounded tasty. Okay, so this drink is called the Dark and Stormy. Dark and not and, it's an and apostrophe stormy. Dark and Stormy, okay? So what you wanna do is open up the bottle of rum. This is a brand new bottle of rum. Look, you can hear me. Look.
Yeah, here we don't skip out So Primos, man. Any money that we make, we've made $80 in the last 3 years. Any money that we make goes right back into the pot.
Every $7 that we make goes right into the episodes where we cook or make drinks.
Yeah, you see a lot of podcasts be like, all the money goes back into the show, so you really know. But we actually mean it, man. Every $7 goes into every fucking bottle.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with 2 ounces of rum.
Yes. And
Okay. Oh, it smells like
just to be fair, that hasn't been
it
washed.
smells like mold. No. What happens when it rains?
It pours.
That's what it smells like. I'm just gonna rinse this out.
Yeah, rinse this out. Joe Romero is not a big fan of rinsing out drinks. It's kind of like, some dudes want to wear jeans for multiple days out of the week.
Yes.
Real quick, what's an acceptable amount of days you can wear pants for before washing them?
Oh, it depends on the pants, but jeans?
Yes.
Jeans have the longest dirty life.
Yeah.
I think jeans, I want to say 4 times, wearing them 4 times at a minimum of 6 hours, that's the max.
Yeah.
I think jeans. But like regular pants, like polyester pants or cotton pants, twice.
Yeah, because I've seen foods that wear sweats for multiple days out of the week.
Growing up, I used to always hear it in sitcoms or like in comedy movies where it's just like, oh, my underwear's dirty. And they just go, oh, just flip it inside out.
Yeah, I've heard
and it's
about
like, I already did that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's the most disgusting shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And if you do that, please don't do that.
Yeah, I never flip my underwears.
That's weird.
Because it's only like, dude, once, for me, if I ruin one side, basically the whole thing's ruined.
Yeah. And it's like, if you flip it inside out, now the bad side is getting on your pants.
My pants. Now my pants are ruined. Now I smell like shit and feces and manure and all these other things.
Just don't smell like shit, guys, okay?
Quick tip, if you want to get laid, go ahead.
If you want your life to get better and get laid, don't smell like fucking shit.
Yeah.
Do you want to get a good job? Don't smell like fucking shit.
Bro, some of the
Do you want to
best
make friends? Don't smell like fucking shit.
Some of the best things in my life have happened because I just refuse to shit myself.
Yeah.
Okay, go continue.
Okay, all right, so this is what we're going to do. So we're going to start off with 2 ounces of rum. Okay?
Yes.
And today in particular, we got gold rum. Okay, gold rum is Bacardi Gold Superior.
Don't be shy with it. Don't be shy with the serving size.
Oh, I don't do 2 ounces. I do 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. 5 Mississippi. Okay,
yes.
That's 5 Mississippi. That's so you start off with the gold rum, and then you go ahead. Oh, and then, can I get some ice, please?
Oh yes.
Just pour me some ice. I appreciate that. and then it needs a half an ounce of fresh lime juice. So today, Joel was gracious enough to purchase a bag of limes, and you know what's so crazy? It says limes, unique and zesty.
What the fuck?
And that perfectly describes Joel to a T. To a T. So before you chop your lime, make sure you roll it on a hard surface. That way you get all the juices in there.
Is that true?
Yeah. That way you get all the juices to
Wait, put it up, do it here. Oh, damn, you just...
I'm ready to go, dude. I'm ready to go. And then you go ahead, put it in a juicer right here. These cost like $3. Highly recommend. They're awesome. And then boom. Ooh.
I like the sound of that.
You hear that?
What do we say when we hear shit like this? Sounds familiar.
Sounds mad. Ooh, that sounds very familiar.
Let me see.
Come on, man. That's familiar to you.
No.
People say help?
No. People say help because I'm usually out there fighting crime.
Yeah. Ooh, that lime smells good. And then I'm just gonna do the other lime and just right here. Ooh,
that just sounds good, man.
This just sounds delicious, boy.
I like the sound of that, Playboy.
Yeah. And then okay, so after you do the lime, the fresh lime juice, not no old lime juice. You need fresh lime juice. After that, you have to add ice.
Yes.
Okay, let me get
I got some ice for you. I don't like the ice. Oh shit, that's just splashed on me.
That's just splashed all over. Damn, that's familiar to me too.
You're sick. You're sick in the fucking head, man.
Okay, and then you have, and then that's it. That's it. Oh, and then they recommend, ginger beer. That's the one.
Well, I say, don't tell me you made a fucking a 2-ingredient fucking drink, man.
And then you have to add ginger beer. My favorite ginger beer is the Bundaberg. I know people love Bundaberg. They have all types of beverages.
Yeah.
All types of flavors. This one actually is really good. And you know what, dude? You know, a little hack. If you want to be sober and you're struggling with wanting to mix a drink at the end of your day or something like that, or you're missing just sipping on an alcoholic beverage, these are perfect to wean yourself off.
Really?
Yeah. When I did 500 days of sobriety, I was kind of like, I would get home and I'm like, you know what? I want to watch a movie, but I want to sip on something in a nice glass. And soda's not going to do it for me. Bubbly's not going to do it for me. LaCroix's not going to do it for me. This did it for me. I put it on ice, and it literally it's such a strong taste because it's ginger. But like also it tastes really good, and like it's kind of like it's one of those things where it's just like, ooh, it feels like a good substitute.
I like it. You gotta put your finger in there.
Yeah, you want to open it for me?
Yes.
Yeah, just put your finger right there and open that shit.
Come on, man.
It's not the first time I've said that.
Very familiar, man. Look at this. Ooh.
There it is. Oh!
That just squirted out me, man.
That is so familiar.
It's so familiar.
Okay, so kind of what you got to do, what you need to do, what they recommend is that you mix the drink, right?
Yeah, please.
So you mix it, right? So this is I got the rum in there, I got the ice, I got the fresh lime juice, and then you go ahead and pour it in the glass. You pour it in the glass. Ooh. That looks really good. So you can see kind of how dark it is, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour the whole thing. And then experts recommend pouring the ginger beer at the end.
Really?
So either you pour the ginger beer at the end or you pour the rum at the end. It's up to you. So there it is. And then
look at all the bubblation, man.
All the bubblation, and this is the dark and stormy. So as you can see why it gets its name, it just feels like it's dark and stormy, and it's like a...
This reminds me of Storm from X-Men.
Oh yeah, and you got canceled for saying that she's the worst X-Men.
No, I didn't get canceled. I got what's the opposite of canceled? I got platformed.
you got blown up.
All I said was that fucking she takes a while to, and then someone was like,
yeah, people made it into a race thing, which was really crazy.
And somebody was like, do you drive your car first thing in the morning? I was like, yeah. And they're like, well, you're supposed to warm it up. I'm like, well, she's a superhero. And some fucking dude in the comments, I'm like, if you're a superhero, you gotta warm up your superhero.
Must have been a TikTok. But this is called the Dark and Stormy. Salud, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Before you suck on that shit like it's a fucking dick.
Okay, all right.
Let me see.
Why would you say that?
Okay, here we go. Bro, we're fucking haunted, bro. The spirit of fucking busting nuts, bro. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Hey, who's here with us right now? Hey, if you're here with us, right here, sit down.
Dude, if you're a spirit right here, dude, hey, grab a drink, bro.
If you're a spirit with us, sit there.
You guys saw that? Hey, rewind it.
Holy
Rewind it.
shit, what happened? What's going on? What the fuck happened?
Oh my gosh. I don't know what minute that was, but just rewind it, dude. Literally, neither of us touched it. That's just busted open.
Well, when it comes to guys like us, we don't need to touch it.
Yeah, we don't need to touch. We just got to be around, and everything around us is our aura.
It starts busting. Like, holy shit. Okay, that was not planned.
That was not planned. It's so perfect.
I know. Is there more? Maybe he doesn't want it to go to waste?
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
What the fuck? I'm flabbergasted. And I'm honored.
I'm shook. Hey. It's all the spirits here, dude. Cheers, salud. We love you guys.
Oh,
but what I was gonna say is that, that it tastes good. It has it tastes good. Like I would order this at a bar.
Let me see. How much did you pay for this?
I'd pay $4 for that. But let it sit, and then feel the aftertaste. What do you think?
See, I like this. It's got a right. For me, I need some spice. And when people say some spice, they're like, oh, like a hot sauce. No, I'm thinking about like the carbonation, right?
Oh,
when a drink has some carbonation, like when you drink a really good Diet Coke, really good Diet Sprite, and you're like,
yeah,
I need some of that.
You know what I thought? What I think it needs? An orange garnish, like an orange peel, right? You know what I'm saying? Dude. I don't know if we have oranges, but like I think
pineapple.
Oh, maybe. That would be pretty good, but we'll save it for the next.
Okay, yeah.
But that being said, if you're gonna make this at home, like we said, if you want more carbonation, maybe use like a little bit of sparkling soda or some sparkling ginger beer. My advice was maybe just get like an orange slice.
Yes.
Or like, get an orange slice, and it'll really set off the citrusy because the ginger's strong. You can't taste the rum, you can only taste the lime and the ginger.
When it comes to drinks like this, like you said, you gotta add the orange slice. Why? Because if you're out with a girl, she might be impressed that you make her a drink, right? But are you high class? Are you a man of honor? Are you a man with class, right?
Yes,
and this is a good drink, but when you bring out some orange, a little, what's it called? A slice of orange? Or it's called like a garnish or a wedge. You bring out the orange, you bring out some pineapple, put that shit on the side. Then that's when she knows, like, oh wait, I'm dealing with a guy, a type of man I've never really dealt with.
Yeah, he knows what he wants. He likes what he wants.
Yeah,
and
he's shown me something new that I'm not used to. Right?
Yeah.
Typical mixed drink. Any fucking guy can make a woman that. But what kind of guy pays attention to the little details that most other guys will gloss over?
Yeah.
We're not those guys. Oh, we are those guys.
Yeah.
That focus on the little details.
Yeah.
And that's why we are the man we are.
Hey, what else is there to be said?
Damn. Hey, where's that Ghost? Hey, Ghost, do something.
Ghost, do something. You just boop.
We both nut.
Like, what the?
Oh, so what the hell? Out of my control. All right,
what's the next drink?
See, the next one, listen, I was going to make this one drink called Jack Sparrow, but it required like 14 different things. And I was like, well, Jack Sparrow seems like a simple man.
Yeah.
Listen, like he would do that. So what I am going to get, I'm going to get the Jungle Bird, man. The Jungle Bird, hold up.
Speaking of Jack Sparrow, I think I saw one video a couple years ago, and they have like 5Ks and 10Ks at Disneyland sometimes. There's one time where like the runners who were running, Disneyland sent people in costumes to run with them.
What?
So yeah, like famous characters like Cinderella's running with you. There was one Jack Sparrow was running like all like weird.
Yeah.
And someone offered him a little bottle of Fireball.
Yeah.
And he stopped and he was just like, oh, thank you, and like ran away. And I'm like, dude, like that's fucking cool. People hate on Disney adults, but I'm like, that's pretty cool, dude. Like,
why do people hate on Disney adults?
Because I think some of them take it too far. They take it too far and they like. They kind of ruin it for the children, I think. I'm not sure.
Bro, listen.
They're cringy too. Some of them are cringy, but
it smells like a fart bomb.
Yeah, do you want to rinse it out? Oh, what the?
That smells like pure ass.
I'll rinse it out, dude.
That's not my type of vibe, man.
Yeah.
So what
you do like ass though.
Well, I do eat ass. You know what? Okay. And we've said this many times before, and it's very immature of us. But I'm tired of this whole eat ass. Haha. Oh my God, you're crazy for saying that. It's a normal part of everyday life.
Hey. When a man loves a woman and vice versa, dude, no. Just is when a man loves a woman, a man's willing to do anything for that lady, dog.
Listen, you don't gotta ask me. I'll do it.
You just gotta ask me.
Yeah.
Come on.
You don't gotta be like, you don't gotta.
Hey, this rum is making us feel different.
Bro, you don't gotta be like, look, I don't want you to think I'm a freak, but are you down to eat my?
Are you down? It's like, no.
I want you to tell me, demand that I do it.
Yeah.
Like, eat my ass. I'm like, oh, dude, without a doubt, yeah.
Hey, bro, so primos are freaks? What the fuck?
Like, we're not trying to be funny.
Yeah, dude. We're
I
just
hate when dudes are like, how you guys? Oh, you
Oh
crazy,
yeah, bro.
you
I can't be
wild.
a close friend with you if you don't eat ass, though. Yeah, it's just as simple as that. I think because that just means so much more. It's just like, okay, you don't eat the love of your life's ass. What else don't you do?
Yeah.
You don't pick her up from the airport?
Yeah.
And if you don't do these things for apparently the most important person in your life, that means you're not gonna go all out for our friendship.
Exactly. If you don't eat ass, you don't love your partner.
Yeah, and if you don't eat ass, then how could we ever be friends?
Yeah. If you don't eat ass, I don't know what to say. I'm just hurt.
Yeah.
But I do that someone would not eat ass. If you don't eat ass, you're not the type of guy I want to be around.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so this is the jungle bird, right? What we're gonna do?
Jungle bird.
Jungle bird. What we're
Okay.
gonna do is gonna put 1.5 ounces of some rum, and we still are gonna use this Bacardi. And I don't have my measuring cup around me.
Hey, just seconds.
Listen.
Mississippi's.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and 3 possibly.
4. There it is. I mean, I think that's.
I think this is just some rum.
Yeah. It's just, hey, so pretty much today we're gonna be just chugging rum.
It's gonna be chugging a bottle of rum. So after this, listen. What we're going to do is we're going to use pineapple juice. Also, we're going to use this simple pineapple. If you want to sponsor us, I don't think they sponsor anybody. Please don't sponsor us. But
I'll shake it up before you open this.
This is for real?
Yeah, you have to shake it up.
Hey, you like to shake things up, don't you?
Come on, dude. This is my reality.
Because you're a bad boy, look.
Oh, that's how you shake it?
Yeah. Just shake it. Listen. So we're gonna put 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice.
Okay.
And I think we might need to do more because I did put a considerable amount of rum.
Yeah.
So I will do a little bit more. And this is probably, no, I'm doing this because it's for both of us, right?
Okay.
I'm not selfish like you because you only made one for yourself.
Okay.
And I choose to do things for the people that I love. I'm not saying I love you. I'm just saying you are in my house right now.
I'm acting like someone that doesn't eat ass, huh?
You are.
Yeah, dude. That's
you
so
really
crazy.
are. They're really pissing me off.
Dude,
man.
look, I could open it.
Oh, here we go. All right, man. Okay.
You were gonna stab that shit?
I was gonna stab it. Okay, we're gonna put 1.5 ounces. In this situation, I'm gonna put 3
It
ounces.
smells delicious. I love pineapple juice. I love natural pineapple juice.
2, 3.
I make my own pineapple juice at home, and it's really good.
What? You make your own pineapples too?
Actually, yeah.
You don't grow it from the ground.
I did. When I first moved into where I live now, I
Yeah.
planted a pineapple, bro. But it just took so long to grow, and I'm just like, I don't think I'm gonna do this again. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's a hassle.
They grow from the ground. Yeah, they need acres upon acres and just thousands of gallons of water for just one pineapple.
Yeah.
That's insane, right?
Dude, I don't really fuck with pineapples in general that much. You know what? I mean?
What?
Yeah, I don't really like pineapples.
They're delicious. They're my second favorite fruit.
Okay, what's your first?
Mango.
Oh my, dude, you need to grow up very soon.
Oh.
Mango's your favorite one? The one you gotta fucking suck all the way to the little bone? Fucking childish, man.
I don't suck. I bite.
That shit
You
makes
really,
your-
dude. Honestly,
It makes your mouth
Can I
get
say
so-
something? Can I say something to you?
Yes.
And I don't want you to get offended, but
Okay.
I think it's necessary for me to tell you as your good friend.
Yes.
You're acting like someone that doesn't eat ass.
Sheesh! You got me.
There it is,
Hey,
dude.
you got me.
Yeah.
Okay, before I say anything about
So
that.
you do the pineapple juice?
Yeah, we do the pineapple juice, and typically we need something called a Campari, right?
Yeah.
Which we don't have. I'm gonna use
And we
another.
couldn't find, by the way. We went to 2 different places.
I'm gonna use a little bitter of this. I don't know. This is not technically in the recipe, but we like to do things our own different
So
way.
those are bitters. What's it called?
A bitter. It is called Angostura.
I was do that. And this little bottle actually costs $14 at Target.
This is made in the mountains of the Himalayas by the northeast regions of Angostura. So look it up if you want real information. Okay.
It's a little pricey, guys.
Yeah. And this is 44% alcohol, which doesn't even fucking make sense.
No way.
Sheesh! You just put that shit in there,
Yeah.
right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix this bitch, and afterwards we're gonna put a pineapple wedge on that shit, right? So we're gonna fucking knock this down. Look, I hope no one pops this bitch open.
Yeah. And you put ice in there already?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's.
It melted already?
Yeah. I think we've been talking for a while. There's no problem.
Yeah.
I love how cold this gets too.
I know, dude. That's
Here.
insane.
Film this.
Yes.
So.
What does it smell like?
Pineapple.
Oh,
There we go.
ooh.
I'll give you some of
That actually looks wonderful.
And I'm gonna give you
Wait,
some
no,
of-
this is for the.
The last one?
Yeah.
Okay. The last one's a very unique surprise.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh.
Look, if you're a guy like, if I worked at the bar, I'd be doing this all the time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Okay.
Dang.
So one more thing to make this decent,
Yes,
okay?
yes.
You're gonna want to use a knife.
Okay.
Oh man.
And then what are these?
You're gonna use this as a wedge, right? So the girl's like, "Wow, no one's ever made me a drink this fancy before."
Yeah.
Baby, before I eat your ass, we gotta fucking put some pineapple on that bitch.
Yeah.
Right?
You heard that myth where it's just like if you want your what's it called, the liquids that come out of your body, if you want those to taste good, what do you have to do? Eat a lot of pineapple.
Well,
and
Angel,
drink pineapple juice.
friend of the show, Angel Hernandez has a good joke. I don't want to butcher it. I don't want to say it actually.
I love it.
I don't think he says it anymore. So I'm gonna say it for him. He says, people say pineapple makes your cum taste better. So I've been fucking so I've been eating pineapples. No, fuck, I'm butchering. Never mind. Fuck, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He said, if people say pineapple makes your cum taste better. So I've been eating bowls of my cum, something like that.
Oh, I remember a comedian a long time ago. I'm forgetting his name, but he was just like, yeah, people say that if you eat sweet stuff, your cum is gonna come out sweet. So I just started rubbing fucking. And he's like, I think it's bullshit. Like, well, what? I might as well just rub my cock in cake, and it'll taste like cake. We got this. We got both these parts out. We got fuck these parts out. That comedian was Chris D'Elia.
Okay, guys. So once you have the pineapple on this shit.
Oh, that actually looks good. It looks similar. Oh, it looks darker than the Dark and Stormy.
Well, I am darker than you.
That's true.
We like to make drinks based off our skin complexion.
And what is this one called again?
Jungle Bird.
Jungle Bird.
And you've told me I look like I'm from the jungle.
Yeah.
Right?
And you're for the birds.
Yeah. There he is.
Describe what you're tasting, what you're feeling, what you're going through right now at this very moment.
First of all, the rum disappears in this mixture.
Really?
Especially with this little bitter, and this kind of overpowers it. You don't even feel the strength of the rum, even though it was a lot of rum.
Yeah.
It's a good blend of everything, right? The rum sometimes can be a little strong. I'm not the biggest fan of rum, I will be honest with you.
Yeah.
But sometimes with the mix of pineapple juice, and this is two different things that I don't really drink that much. I like rum, but I don't really like it too much. But pineapple juice is something I don't really try really often. But this blend with this little thing, and this, which I had the bitter, I had no idea that it has alcohol, right?
Yeah, neither did I.
So it has a little selepons in there, right? And drink it and see how much you.
Well, pass me the pineapple. So do you recommend drinking it and then eating a bite of piña?
Okay, after you drink it, I recommend don't even fucking drink that shit ever again. It's fucking terrible.
Piña para la niña, you heard that? Piña para la niña.
Drink that shit and then tell me how little you would pay for that shit.
Okay, for sure. It smells good.
Don't drink that shit. Straight rough, bro.
Joe.
You can't give this to a
Joe, you can't give it. This is illegal. This is illegal. Joe, if you were a bartender, dude, police would show up immediately.
What are you trying to do? This is way too fucking strong.
Yeah,
There it is.
for those of you. Okay, for those of you at home, the way you can describe this beverage, this drink that Joel just made. Okay, so the first sip, with the first 2 seconds, you taste pineapple.
Yeah.
Right? And then you take a gulp and you're like, oh. And then the next 10 seconds, all rum.
Yeah.
All rum.
Yeah.
You're just drinking rum, but the first millimeter layer of liquid is pineapple juice.
Yeah. So if you want to know how this tastes, just drink Bacardi, pretty much.
Yeah. So when I'm gonna put this pineapple up for when I taste pineapple, and I'm gonna put it down for when I don't taste pineapple.
Okay.
All right. Immediately, he goes to Bacardi.
That's a severe drop off. That's a severe drop off. Oh, his joke is like, his joke is, I heard that pineapple makes your cum taste better. So the other day, I ate a bowl of pineapple and cum.
I did hear this joke.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
I heard this joke. You did it at studio at one time.
Yeah, some parts of the country are not the most.
Dude, it's so fucking funny because it's just like. He's hilarious.
Yeah, now his other jokes are a lot more.
We should get him on the pod.
Oh, dude, I would love that.
Yeah, we should get him on the pod for sure. Okay,
so
that being said, the third one is something that's kind of near and dear to your heart.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to grab a second glass or we just share this one.
Yeah, we could share. That's a weird.
Or you just pour it like that. You just pour it in my hand.
Let me grab a second cup.
Yeah. So the third one. So, guys, let us know what other beverages you want us to like make drinks with. We did the Hennessy one. I highly recommend watching that one if you haven't. We did tequila, right? We did tequila months ago. Now we're doing rum because this is a recommendation from one of you guys in the comments, and because of you that recommended it, we're doing it now. We're doing the whole episode, right? So
okay, man. I want this to be a surprise, but not really, because it's this drink is near and dear to my heart.
Yes.
If you've ever hung out with me, if you ever spent some time with me, if you ever go to the bar with me.
Yes.
You would know that I will go and order. If I'm ordering beer, I will get a Michelob Ultra, right?
Oh,
for
yeah.
beer, right?
Yeah.
Chill shit, right? But if they're like, hey, you want any drinks, like a mixed drink, a wild drink? What do I get? I either get a whiskey Coke, whiskey Diet Coke, or a rum Diet Coke. So that's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do, boys.
So listen, the beautiful things in life are the most simplest. So what you want to do is get a fucking Bacardi. Fuck the ice.
Yeah.
Fuck the ice.
Yeah.
Right? Look. Get a drink of Bacardi.
They pour it right here.
And then what we're gonna do is get some fucking Diet Coke and fill that shit to the brim right here, man.
There it is.
And the thing about Diet Coke and whiskey and rum is you don't gotta fucking go crazy. You don't gotta add a wedge. You don't
have to add bitters. You don't have to add fresh lime juice.
You can never go wrong with this shit,
Yeah,
man. It's always gonna be delicious. It's always gonna be fantastic. It's always gonna be enjoyable. It's always gonna be a fucking hit.
Cheers. Cheers, primos and primas. Ooh. That's my favorite out of all the drinks today.
Yeah. Sometimes less is more.
Yeah.
Less is more.
I might add a little ginger beer for this one.
Great. Add anything you want. Ruin it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna try something different that we've never tried.
Yes.
We posted on our Instagram, Cousins with Soul. If you're not following us, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. We posted, guys, cousins, do you guys have any problems that you're going through right now? You guys have any situations that you need advice on? Please go ahead and let us know. Let us know. Write out everything that's going on. And we're gonna do our best to give you the best advice possible in the next episode.
Yeah.
Do they know that we're gonna mention it in the episode?
What? They're gonna mention the stories?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't want them to think that it was a private thing between us. And then all of a sudden we're like, this one has a little dick.
This was going through war. This was dramatic. No. So this segment is gonna be called Soul Searching.
Okay, let's start off with the first situation. Okay, yeah. So all these people are anonymous. So I was gonna say monogamous.
All these foods are polyamorous.
Polyamorous, yeah.
Okay.
All these foods are just gender fluid.
Yeah.
No, they're all anonymous. So we don't know who said these things. So I know that if we talk about your situation, you're not gonna write in the comments saying, "Hey, thanks for giving me advice," but just know that we love you guys and we want the best for you guys, and everything that we're gonna say is genuine. Yeah. So
Okay, come this way a little bit.
Okay, here we go. Obviously, he drinks rum. He wants me to get closer, dude.
Come this way a little bit, man. You're hiding. Okay. So these are anonymous, and we want them to stay anonymous. Okay. I'm gonna cut this part out. Okay.
What's the first one?
The first one says, "So I am scared to move regions in my work field. I am tired of the area I am working on, but I am also scared of changing and moving somewhere new. I feel stuck and indecisive." My friend, you are dealing with something that every man, every person will deal with at one point in their life, right? And every man, every person will deal with it. And it is important you make the change that you are afraid of. You're afraid to move regions in my work field, and that is exactly why you should do it, because it is scary, because change is scary. New things are scary. Growth is scary, right? Yeah. It's easier to stay in your bubble, stay around things you're searching of. I'm going to do here, I'm going to work here, now I know who I'm going to deal with, and I know what I'm going to do afternoon, yada, yada, yada. To make the move to go somewhere else, a new environment, new people, it's nerve-wracking. It's scary. It's a risk. But is there really a risk for you to want more things, want something bigger in your life? Is that really a risk? You feel stuck and indecisive, right? And I wonder, are there people around you telling you to not do it? Are there people around you telling you like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do this? I wouldn't do that if I was you. I wouldn't do this if I was you.
Yeah. Or fellow coworkers who are like, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. But there's this thing as misery loves company, and people who never believed in themselves enough to make the change will always want you. People want you to do good, but sometimes not better than them.
You're spitting, bro.
Not better than them.
You're spitting. I think I agree with everything you just said. I think the only point that I would add to would be like, because I've come to situations like that in my life where it's just like, oh, should I do this? Like, should I do this? Would this be a good choice? Whether it's my career or my personal life. And what always helped me was, if I take that risk and I fuck up and it's the wrong choice, I know 100%, oh yeah, I made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do I go from here? And you kind of build from that. But if I don't make that choice and I just go, oh, I decline it, it's always going to be in the back of my head.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit that makes you fucking not be able to sleep at night. Where it's just like, damn, should I have taken that job offer and fucking the town over? And should I have done this? And it starts progressively kind of weighing you down.
Yeah.
And then now every choice you make is always going to be tainted.
Yeah.
While if you do make the choice and you go, I'm going to do this choice. And if it's great, perfect. You're done. You don't need advice. But if it's fucked up, at least you know. Okay, now I know that. Now I know that this is stupid. Yeah. It's like if you're driving and there's a fork in the road. You go down this road and be like, everything works out, or you go this road and then you get stuck in mud.
Yeah.
At least now you know. Okay, for sure. Now I know that side is muddy. Now, and then it kind of helps your decision making in the future too, because you start seeing similarities, and then now you go, oh, last time I was presented with this option, I chose this, and it didn't work out for me. Now I know, and that's how you grow as a person. Yeah. You grow as a person. So what you said, Joel, is like do what you're scared of. Yeah. Fucking change is scary. Change is scary to every human being on this planet Earth. You know what I mean? Even though I like change. The beginning, it's always scary as fuck.
Yeah.
It's always scary as fuck. All the major changes I've done in my life, I've made in my life, the beginning, like the first couple days, the first week, terrifying.
Yeah.
But after a while, I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I made this change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or I go, ooh, I shouldn't have made this change. Let me fucking go back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at least now I know. I'm never gonna have that, ooh, should I have done that?
Yeah.
A couple months ago, should I have done this instead? I don't have that, because it's just like, balls to the wall, dog. Especially if you're a man. And women too. Balls to the wall, dog. Balls to the wall. You're either gonna succeed or you're gonna fall. There's only two options, my love. There's only two options. So you might as well fucking just fucking. And if you fall, the beauty is that you can always get back up. And then if you succeed, that's the beauty. You succeeded. You're done. You won the game. You know what I mean? You won the game. You're done. But if you fucking fail, bro, you can always fucking try again, dog. Always.
And listen, I know there might be some circumstances. Let's say, I don't know your whole story, but let's say maybe you have kids, maybe you have a wife. I don't know if you have that situation, but that's, that obviously complicates things. That's when things get really scary, because that's when you really got to make.
So what are you gonna do when your wife comes to you and is like, baby, I have this opportunity, but I'm scared? Or your child, Dad or Mom, I have this opportunity, but I'm fucking scared. I don't know if I should do this. What are you gonna tell them? Are you gonna tell them, oh, I know exactly what you're going through, this is what I did? Or are you going to be like, oh, just choose the safest way? What are you going to tell someone?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? What are you going to tell them? And there's no right or wrong answer, but it's a question that needs to be asked. Fuck, am I spitting, bro?
Dude, you are.
Am I spitting? And wait, did you want that?
No, I was going to ask him, but you go keep going.
No, yeah. Like I said, it's not there's no right or wrong answer, but it's a question that needs to be asked.
Dude, I'm looking at what you said again. You said you are tired of the area that you were working in, right?
That's your answer right there, my love.
I know many people that are in a situation right now where they're exhausted. They talk shit. They bond with other people in the same situation because they're talking shit about the same shitty situation that they're in, right? And they get like relief by just being like, yeah, fuck this job. Yeah, I hate this job. Yeah, you get me, right? Yeah, fuck that fool. Yeah, fuck this. And then they go spend the rest of the week going to that fucking job they hate. Bing bang boom. Even though they can make a change, but they're just like kind of in a similar situation where like these guys are a little older and they have families and stuff, but it's still like the same situation where like, am I gonna do something positive, a little bit scary, or am I gonna just settle and kind of stay in this position where I know I'm gonna get work and do this, but I'm gonna hate it completely? You're tired, and now if you're young, even the more reason to fucking do it, right?
Yeah.
If you're tired of the area you're working on and you're not being held, if you're not like in a, like if you don't got like 4 kids and a house somewhere, if you just got, you're a single guy, maybe dating somebody, but if you're legit tired of some place, don't let fucking fear of change be the reason why you don't do something.
Yeah.
Don't let the fear of change be, because there's always gonna be change regardless, right? At least you can control this change, right? Things are always gonna be changing in your life. So life is always gonna hit you, gonna fucking knock you down, but at least you can be in control. There's only limited things you can control in this life. At least let this a positive thing be. Let yourself be in control of a positive thing in your life.
Literally everything about life changes. Everything. Whether it's your
Every
career,
year,
your
everything.
job, your partner, your children, everything changes.
Yeah.
Even if the universe granted you, that just gave you $200 million, eventually something's gonna change.
Yeah.
You could be like, oh, I live on a beach every day and just drink mimosas.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually your money's gonna decrease and your body's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
That's change. Yeah. Eventually you're gonna get older. That's change. Why run from change when you can embrace it? Because when you embrace it, I think the lack of fear really, the universe likes that. It opens a bunch of doors for you. But that I think that's our answer for that thing.
Yeah.
And we
I would
wish
say fucking do it.
if I was in your situation, yes.
Do it.
I would do it, and we wish you nothing but the best, dude. Or sis.
Yeah, stop finding excuses. There's always gonna be an excuse.
Always.
But they're always, at the end of the day, they're always an excuse. They're just an excuse. But thank you for sharing that, and we hope you make the best decision for yourself, which in our opinion is to go ahead and do the thing that's scaring you.
What's the second one?
The second one is, okay, this is a bit of a longer one.
Oh, this is the long one. Do you want to read it?
Yeah, of course.
Or do you want to read it?
I can read it if you want.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey guys, I wanted to share a weird experience I had recently. My first pet was a rabbit I got when I was 15. He lived until 2024 when I was 24. And losing him was honestly devastating.
Yes.
He was my soul pet. About a year and a half later, I saw a rabbit at a rescue who had a similar coat to him. And I finally felt ready to adopt again.
Yeah.
I filled out the application and scheduled a call with the rescue director. The first call felt intense. She asked a lot of detailed questions about rabbit care and kept asking me to clarify my answers. At one point, she even joked that it sounded like a job interview, but I didn't mind because I love rabbits and want to be a responsible owner. A week later, we had a second call. I had read all the articles she sent me and felt much more prepared. But during the conversation, I asked a question and stumbled over my words a little bit. She stopped me and said she didn't understand what I was trying to say. After I clarified, she went on a mini rant about how young people today struggle to express themselves and how she's more than twice my age. She said something that really stuck with me. She slowly said, "From our last call, I felt bad. I felt really, really bad. That moment made me feel awful, like I had somehow done something wrong. I ended up apologizing for making it feel that way. The conversation eventually continued, but it felt uncomfortable after that. A few hours later, she emailed me saying the foster mom had decided to keep the rabbit. Of course, the most important thing is that the rabbit ended up in a good home. But the whole interaction left me questioning myself. When I talked about it with my therapist, she said I wasn't the professional in that situation. The rescue director was supposed to be. And that the way she spoke to me sounded patronizing. My therapist even asked why I didn't advocate for myself. But honestly, I didn't really know how in that moment.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is, how do you advocate for yourself when someone older or is in a position of authority is talking down to you?
Yeah. Can I take this?
That's a really good.
I think first of all, thank you for asking that. I think when you say soul pet and you had the pet for almost 10 years, I think Joel knows this. I lost a pet of 14 years, and it fucking wrecked me. It wrecked me, and I cried on a podcast. I forget what episode it was. I forget which episode it was.
The first 100.
It was
the first 50.
Yeah, actually. First 50, and I was like. And I literally texted you. I was like, "I'm sorry. I am just distraught right now," and so I acknowledge your pain of losing something so near and dear to you, and also I admire your strength to be like, you know what? I think I'm ready to get another pet, another rabbit, another friend, another child, another baby. Okay, and so that already shows that you have strength, right? Right there already shows that you're fucking. You're good to go. You're strong. Now, talking to this person already, it's one of those things, Joel, where it's just like you're kind of at the mercy of these folks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, and I always advocate for the mindset of like when you go to job interviews or you go to a party. Don't ask yourself, I hope they like me. I hope they, they're friends with me. No, you have to ask yourself, I hope I like them.
Yeah.
I hope I like this job.
Yeah.
I hope I like this boss. You get what I'm saying? And that changes everything. But with this situation, it's just like, no, you can't be like, you can't have that mindset because it's like, if this person that just the click of the wrist can be like, oh yeah, you're not getting this
you're
fucking
not getting the job, yeah.
You know what I mean? And the fact that they're even fucking the person responsible for rabbits, I don't know if like their mind is all the way there. And you said in the response they're twice. They mentioned that they're twice your age. That's unprofessional.
Yeah.
You should first of all, in like regular job interviews, it's illegal to mention your age. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's illegal to mention your age, your ethnicity and shit like that. So I think she might have like taking out. She might have. Whoever is in charge of the rabbit distribution system, perhaps was insecure with how young you were or how younger you were than them, right? And I think your therapist is right. I think whoever is responsible for that needed to be responsible for that.
Yeah, I think. What I will add to that is I think like in that situation, also someone in that position and who's a little bit older, because it seems like they were older. I feel like sometimes, and the way they say that, people your age like can't express themselves or whatever.
That's weird. It's being stereotypical.
Yeah, and it's like your therapist said, she's supposed to be the professional. I think sometimes people have this view of other generations and have a dislike over a group of people, of a race, of a generation. And when you're in that field, you're supposed to be a professional, but sometimes that bleeds into your professional life.
So just imagine whoever's in charge of the rabbit told you, oh, young people tend to have a difficulty doing this, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of, whoever asked this question, whatever cousin asked this, it kind of just rolled off your shoulders until you found out that you weren't getting the rabbit. Imagine it was vice versa.
Yeah.
Imagine if our cousin told that to an older person.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just, older people tend to be more racist and they tend to be more conservative. That way, that's why I don't want to do that. Dude, they would blow their fucking top.
Yeah.
They would spaz out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So why is it okay for an older person to tell a younger person, well, young people tend to lack, whatever they said is like lack their...
Okay, we have a more tolerant for older people. We think they're wiser,
the whole myth of respect your elders, that's a myth. And I've preached that ever since I was a fucking teenager, ever since I was in elementary school. I'm just like, I respect who respects me. And that whole myth where it's just like, respect your elders, it gets people hurt.
Yeah.
It gets people touched.
Yeah.
It gets people fucking hurt.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's why I'll never tell anyone that I care about, respect your elders.
Yeah.
I'll never do that.
Yeah.
I will never do that. Respect who respects you, regardless of age. regardless of ethnicity, regardless of whoever you're talking to, respect who respects you. And I think that's what I'm trying to tell this cousin right now. It's like, it's just like, it's not your fault. It just sounds like whoever's in charge of this rapid distribution system is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the exact same way, because you would think that when you go into any setting where there's like a professional in that field, that you would feel almost like comforted.
Yes.
And you almost be like, this person's gonna steer me in the right direction.
Yes.
This person's almost gonna take care of me.
Yes.
And not in a sense like baby you, but just like a doctor or anything, or someone that has more knowledge. Like, hey, look, let me help you out. Let me kind of guide you a little bit. You would never think you always kind of let your guard down. You never think like, I should put my guard up, just in case they try to side me with some comments.
Especially if they're older, so it's just like, okay.
Exactly, right?
And then especially, you brought this up to your therapist who's a professional, and the professional therapist was like, oh yeah, that shit was weird.
Yeah.
That's some weirdo shit. It's not your fault. Hey, dude, you're completely in the right. If you can go to another, if there's like another shelter or another situation where you can go to try to get your pet, or like a new pet, I think I would recommend that. And I would just, if any of your friends wanted to get a pet, don't recommend whoever you went to the first time.
Yeah, because you shouldn't have to worry about like someone kind of talking down on you or kind of disrespecting you.
Exactly.
Yeah, and especially in a situation like that, you shouldn't have to worry about shit like that.
Exactly, because just imagine the difference. It's just if you're trying to get a dog or a cat or adopt a child, and someone just like, oh yeah, you're young. I don't think you're capable of feeling emotions quite like I do at 40, 50 years old. And it's
are you good, bro? Like, are you okay?
Yeah. Well, first of all, who hurt you? Yeah. Second of all, do you have children? Yeah. Third of all, let me guess, they don't talk to you?
Yeah, 100%. Right?
You get what I'm saying? It's just like it's like it's written in stone. It's like, yeah. But by all means, like, we wish you the best of luck. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, bro, go somewhere else, or sis, go somewhere else, and we wish you nothing but the best. Because losing a pet is hard, and the fact that you overcame it and are trying to get another pet similar to your first pet, I mean, it's a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing.
Yes, and thank you for asking that question.
Thank you.
And I am not looking forward to the day I lose Sopita. I will be devastated.
It's tough, bro.
I don't
Remember I cried?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna cry worse, bro. Okay, this next one. I'm 24 years old, blue collar, living paycheck to paycheck, living with my parents, and I am worried I ain't making it in life. First of all, before we even finish, 24 years old, young man. Young. And
I'm not talking about young, Y-O-U-N-G. I'm talking about Y-U-N-G.
Yeah, we're not saying we're not saying Y-N. Well, we might be.
Hey, you're young.
You're young.
You're young.
Okay. Word I ain't making it in life. I scared that I am not doing anything with my life. This affects my mental health, and every time I screw up on things, my anxiety and voice in my head always kills me. Any advice? First of all, relax on social media. Stop looking at other people on social media. Stop being. Listen, half of the people that I look up to, that I like in whatever field, they're all younger than me, rich, millionaires, boxers, millionaires, fucking artists. They're all huge and make a lot of money. Millionaires. Yeah. If I was like comparing myself every day to them, I'd be a fucking depressed maniac, right? I'm like, bro, I
remember one time we had a conversation, and we were 28 at the time. I'll never forget. It was here. It was actually here. We were 28 at the time, and we were talking about how we're like, damn, so many of our peers are 28 and they're fucking blowing up and shit like that, and they're making a bunch of fucking money. And I'm just like, well, yes, they are, but that doesn't mean that we're behind in the race. And you agreed. And to break it down, it's like, you're 24, right? This person's 24. Yes. Are you seeing on social media a bunch of 24-year-olds that are like fucking making six figures and are famous or models or hanging out, fucking, and they're in movies and shit like that? Really count them. Count all the 24-year-olds that you look up to that had made it big. Count them. I guarantee you that number is not going to be more than 18, 19, 20. Yeah. It's not going to be more than 25. Yeah. And it's just like, oh. And then once you count them, be like, oh yeah, I do follow 20, 24 creators on Instagram that have made it. It's like, yeah, 24, right? Compare that to the hundreds of millions of 24-year-olds in the world that exist.
Yeah. No, I want to say
you're good, dog.
I want to say also, to add on counteract that, let's say you're not comparing yourself. Let's say you're just comparing yourself to your homies, blue collar, hardworking jobs, right? And you see the people living, better lives or making more money. I mean, I don't know what field you work in. I don't know what job you are. You just say blue collar. I feel like that could be like, that's very broad. I don't know what you can do. But I think you're 24, man. And that's, when you're 24, you don't, God, it's so crazy. Now that we're 30, we're like, fuck, dude, to be 24, imagine me. We're still young. 50-year-olds are like, to be your age, I would kill for everything, right? And imagine being 24. Imagine being in their 20s.
What were you doing at age 24?
No, that was like 6 years ago. That was like 2019, 2018. I just got fired from Chipotle, dog.
Yeah.
I was living paycheck to paycheck too, and some fucking shit, Chipotle.
When I was 24, I was 100 pounds lighter.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I had hair. I had fucking hair.
I was 100 pounds lighter, and I had just graduated college, and I was just like really trying to figure myself out. Yeah. I was using my like FAFSA money to like go out and all that shit.
And God, what a good life.
And I was just doing comedy shows all the time, and then right before I turned 24, I was like, you know what? Right before I turned 25, I was like, you know what? Pandemic started, so I opened up the first studio.
Yeah.
So I took a risk. Hey, maybe taking a risk could be good for you.
Yeah.
I think our first point is like, don't worry, you're still figuring this out.
Yeah.
As long as you're still getting that shmoney. Shmoney is getting paid $10 an hour or $1,000 an hour.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. As long as you're still working for that fucking money, dog. That's my point.
Yeah.
As long as your effort is bringing money in, I don't think you should worry about it.
Yeah.
And then once you really start accumulating money, then be like, okay, how can I times this?
Yeah.
How can I multiply this? And then you keep going there, and then you make risk, you start investing. But if you have a job and you're making money at 24, dude, you're good. If you were 34 and you were making minimum wage, then you should make more drastic changes.
I think you got to ask yourself, what do you want, right? What do you want to try? Because you're still young enough where you can basically fuck up for the next 10 years. It doesn't really fucking matter, right? Yeah. So if you're 24 working like maybe a labor job or something, like, okay, do you want to get an education? You can try to get an education, or there's like a FAFSA that can help you out and pay for most of your schooling. Go to community college, maybe learn a trade. Like you got to really, don't just think like this is my life and this is the rest of my life. Don't. It's easy to be like, this is my life and this is all my life is.
No.
It's easy to fall into that that deep zone of misery where you're just like, I hate my life. I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like what's going on. Really understand that you are so young and you have so much time to make so many different changes, right? Yeah. And you got to ask yourself, like, okay, what do I want? Like, okay, do I want to make more money? Okay, how can I make more money? And it's all about breaking down and taking the time. I know sometimes when you're working, you go home, you work, you go home, you're tired, you maybe just chill and drink, and then you go to work the next day. But take some time out of the week and be like, okay, today I'm just gonna focus about my plan for the next year, my plan for this year, right? What do I need to do? Like, how can I do something different? How can I make more money? What can I do differently? Should I go back to school to fucking try to earn a degree? And it's gonna be hard to work and go to school, but it's always gonna be worth it. Anything worth having is gonna be difficult, man. It's not, anything worth having is always gonna be fucking hard. So you really gotta ask yourself those questions. And because I took that big risk in 2019 where I got fired from Chipotle and I was working like pretty much paycheck to paycheck.
You did take that big risk.
Making $600 every 2 weeks, $700 every 2 weeks.
You took a big risk and it worked out so good.
Freelancing and then fucking shooting the most random videos everywhere, photography everywhere.
For free.
Oh my God, going negative fucking for crazy amounts of years. And listen, this is in the arts, but it doesn't always, it's the same mentality. Like, let me try something. Let me try something different. I want to do this. Let me go for it, right? But you can go at it with a better plan than I did. I was just kind of like, let me just fucking do everything, right? Like I said, there's a trades that pay very well, very, very well. Not everybody has to start a business, but like, kind of look around you and look maybe like, what do I want to do? You got to ask yourself questions that sometimes the average worker doesn't really ask themselves, right? They just kind of go through the motion of life.
Yeah.
you gotta stop and be like, what do I want? What do I want this next year? How can I achieve these goals? Literally break down your mind and how your mind thinks and how you feel about yourself too. Be like, how do I feel about myself? And do I think I'm actually capable of making this amount of money? Do I feel like I'm actually capable of doing these things? You gotta have a certain amount of confidence in yourself and belief in yourself, right? So like I said, you're 24, man, and it's hard to understand when you're 24 that you have the rest of your life and you will never feel that because you're 24. And sometimes it takes to you're 30, like us, to be like, man, when you're 24, none of that shit fucking matter, right? But if you're worried about, your situation now, I would say make a plan. Think about what you can do. What are your options? How can you get out of this situation if you're really struggling? If you have a lot of anxiety, and the voice in your head always kills you, but it's also like, where's that voice coming from? It's like comparison
Who's
to
that
others.
voice?
Who's that voice? And we all have that voice. I have that voice where I'm talking down to myself.
And you gotta tell that voice to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and also action kills that inner doubt sometimes, right?
Yes.
Action kills the inner doubt.
Action kills everything, bro.
Yeah.
And you ever had that phrase? It's like, as long as you getting it done is better than getting it perfect.
Oh yeah, 100%. Dude, being consistently good is better than being occasionally great. You know what I'm saying? Like, make great decisions and...
Even you're 24, so Mr. Beast, bro, even Mr. Beast said it. He's like, it's way more valuable if every video you post on YouTube gets 100,000 views than every now and then you get fucking 50 million views.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
And also, dude, like he said earlier, if you're supporting yourself 24, bro, don't ever think that that's like a very common thing, dude.
Oh yeah, I do.
Don't ever think like it's very common for a 24-year-old man to just completely support themselves.
Yeah, that's
It's hard in this economy, in this life where everything is so
you gotta take
expensive.
pride in it. You gotta boil it down to the skeleton sometimes.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, oh shit, can I survive on my own? If you can say yes, boom, you're ahead of everybody. You're ahead of like 85, 90%.
Yeah.
And then you go, I have a good place over my head, boom, 96%. I can, anytime I want, I can eat food, boom, 99%. And then if you go, oh, I can, anytime I want, I can just plan buy a plane ticket and go on vacation, boom, 99.9.
You gotta acknowledge those little wins every single day, man, because those can be the fuel for you to do so much more.
Exactly. Social media makes you think that everyone's fucking making fucking 15 grand a month.
If you don't have a fucking house, then you're a loser. But
no, dude, that's not the truth. I think I forget where I read this somewhere, but it's just like the average in America, the average age of someone who buys their first house is like 45.
Yeah.
And I'll Google it right now.
Buying a house is like a fucking dream, dude.
But just to say, like, just to let you know, like, you're ahead. If you have a job, if you have a good job, and you're like really, like you say, like taking care of yourself, you're ahead of everybody, dog.
So we're gonna move on, but everything we said, make sure you listen to everything we said, please, because you're more ahead than you might think.
Boom, there it is. As of late 2025, early 2026, so literally just 2 months ago, the median age of first-time home buyers in the U.S. has reached a record high.
Yeah.
40 years old, dude.
Life is getting harder, man.
40.
Also, don't compare yourself to our parents, too. My parents have a home and...
They lived a life, they lived in the world. People that were adults in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and even early 2000s, they lived in a world that no longer exists.
Yeah.
I think people our age, because we're 30, you're 24, I think like in that age bracket, we're living in a different world from those people, right? So like I just said, I just Googled it and it's age 40. Yeah. That's the average age. There's 40-year-olds across the nation, older than 40, a little bit younger than 40, that are buying their first house.
Yeah.
And you're 24, dog. You have a lot of time. You have a lot of time to fuck up and figure things out and get shmoney. I think our priority of this whole episode, get that shmoney, dog.
Replay everything we said in this response, and I think you're gonna do great. And also DM us if you have any other questions.
Oh, for sure. All right, what's the next one?
So this next one's ridiculous. What age is it okay to beat your meat, and what age is it okay to finally stop? I think you can stop when you die.
I think you can stop. I think when you're in the casket and you're getting lowered in.
Yeah, one more.
That's when it's just like,
I also asked the dude one more, dog.
Yeah, one more, and you have to tell like everyone that like your pallbearers, you have to tell everyone that's kind of like the priest, you have to, one more, dog, and they have to go. All right, go ahead, and they give you 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then I'm just like, yeah, that's gonna take 5 minutes.
Hey, it's not gonna take 5 minutes. What, do you want to use my phone? Oh, it's definitely not gonna take 5 minutes.
You have an iPad? Fucking a couple seconds, man. Okay, so we got 35 minutes actually on these cameras. So we have, let's try to get through all of these. Okay, so number 5. What do you guys think, or what do you guys do or think when you feel like you don't have a great future ahead of you? Currently overthinking on my situation and trying to succeed, lol. But I like your guys' perspective and always keep up the great work and love your content. This is something similar that we talked about. Okay, first of all, what do you guys think when you feel when you don't have a great future? Why do you think you don't have a great future ahead of you though?
I think whenever we all feel that way. We're just
100%.
like, oh shit. Am I fucking up? Am I fucking doing some stupid shit and my future's gonna be fucked up? But I always think it's just like in the present moment, I always try to be in the present moment.
Yeah.
If I feel like something's good and I want to do that, then I won't have any regrets.
Yeah.
I live life in a manner where I won't have regrets.
Yeah.
And also and if you like literally what we just said for the last 10 minutes, it's just like, bro, if you don't like something, change it.
Yeah.
Truly, because that's how beautiful life is.
Yeah.
If you don't like something, you can change it, dog. If you go, oh, my fucking neighbor's a fucking asshole and he ruins my life, there's a couple options. You can fucking move, or you can do something back to them. And humble them, you know what I'm saying? There's always options. There's options to everything. I hate my job. You could change your job, or you could fucking change your job, if that makes sense.
I don't like that you say you don't have a great future because that tells me a lot about how you view yourself.
Yeah.
Why don't you think you have a great future? That says like maybe you might be thinking negatively about yourself all the time. Because like for me, I think over the last couple of years, if I'm thinking negative, I'm counteracting that with positive thinking, right? And positive thinking is a skill too, but not just positive thinking, positive actions, right? If I'm thinking like not very sure about where my career is going, I try to do some positive things. Like, okay, maybe I should reach out to these people, maybe try to get some more clients or this, and that. I take action. Like we said before, action is the best way to kill doubt. It's easy to sit down and let your mind it's easy for your mind to be negative. It's like programmed almost to be negative for the most part. It's easy to just succumb to all the negativity.
It's biologically, it's people, sorry,
no, go ahead, please.
But it's biologically ingrained into our DNA. Our ancestors, the Neanderthals and the cavemen, when they fucking looked into the cave and it was dark as fuck, they're programmed to be like, there's something in there. Yeah. Let's not go in there. Do you get what I'm saying? So we have the DNA where it's just like we see something that's uncertain and we go, oh yeah, that's actually not going to be good for us. That's not going to. I don't know how to feel about that. It's just we have to overfight that. And I love what you said. Action kills doubt. Yeah, I love that. I love that.
And sometimes treat yourself like you would treat like you're taking care of somebody else.
Treat yourself like if your fucking little nephew or niece asked you some shit, or your child, or your best friend.
It was like, oh, I don't know about my future. My future's gonna suck,
bro. I'll never forget this one time I saw a billboard. It was for like a mental health billboard or whatever. But it was just like, would you talk to your best friend and family the way you talk to yourself? Yeah. And I think I must have been in my early 20s, and I just remember being like, whoa, that makes so much sense because when I fuck up, I go, oh, you fucking dumbass, you dumb. Why am I so fucking dumb? I would do that all the time. But the billboard was like, would you say that to your little brother if you fucked up? No. Would you be like, you fucking dumbass? And I remember just looking at this billboard and being like, oh my God, that's so true. And it same side of the coin. It's just like, if you someone that you love was asking for the same exact advice, what would you give them? Yeah. And you do that advice. Do you get what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's one of those things like, the future is always bright, regardless of who you are. I think every time I talk to a homeless person, I always think their future is bright too. Because the future is meant to be bright. The past is the past. The present is right now. But the future is always bright, my love. So,
and also it's about your perspective also on your own life.
Yeah.
You can find all the negative things about your life and be like, oh, my life is trash. My life sucks because of this and that. Right? But I'm looking at your question, saying I'm overthinking of my situation. Trying
I
to
think
see.
you are overthinking.
I think you are. And
we've
be
been
grateful.
responsible of overthinking.
Yeah, we all overthink. Every human overthinks. And hopefully you found some gems of what we said. If not, then obviously DM us and we.
Yeah, I feel like all these questions have all these situations have a similar.
It's a very human thing, man. We all go through the same thing.
I know.
Okay, so this is here we go. Hello, so Primos. Would you consider talking about the different stages of romantic love? I feel like some people think it has to always be passionate or easy or mutual, but sometimes you give more, sometimes you endure the worst parts, and sometimes it's boring, at least in my experience, but in the end, it's always worth it. There's always 1,000 reasons we're together to the one bad day or one bad trip. But tell me, is my outlook too bleak, too oversimplified? Is it different for everybody? The most significant part of my relationship has been mutual respect and knowing to pick our battles over things. Would love to hear facetious thoughts. Even exploring other aspects of it, like mother to child, parent to their parent, primo to a friend.
I think literally it's so crazy because about an hour ago we were in the car and we had the same conversation. We're just like, the world is not black and white.
Yeah.
Everything is just shades of gray.
Yeah.
Everything is different. Everything's relative. And I think that's what it is with people, with relationships.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes to relationship rules and guidelines and friendship guidelines and family relationships, I kind of compare it to clothes. Where it's like, we all wear clothes, but we all wear different sizes, dog.
Yeah.
But we all wear clothes. We all have like certain rules, certain things that fit us the most. And it's like, and to answer your question, the romantic shit, it's, I think communication is so key. And I think my biggest thing that I'll add to this, and I'll let you add to it, where it's like, you have to leave room to breathe. Like even in a house, wherever you're at, wherever you live, whether an apartment or a house, what are you in? You're in space, you're in air. A house is not a concrete block.
Yeah.
It leaves open air. There's vents where air can flow through the house. Yeah. You know what I mean? That means like your partner should have their own friends.
Yeah.
You should have your own friends. You should have your own family. You should have your own hobbies. And you should have your own life. And the beauty of having a partner is that you combine two lives together. You don't create one life. No, you have two lives and you just combine them together. Yeah. And because you like them so much is that you want to combine those lives. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just you need air to breathe. And I think when it becomes too close, it becomes suffocating. Yeah. And the rooms get smaller and all that stuff. But if you have air to breathe, same with family relationships. You know what I mean? Like we have family that we care about, but we're not like, where are you going?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to park with who? No, we're just like, where are you going? Okay, with who? Oh, so okay, for sure. Well, you let me know if you need anything, okay? And it's like it's one of those things that people don't understand that. Ability to control emotions is so vital. If you cannot do that, bro, you're done in this life. If you have low emotional intelligence, you're done.
Yeah.
No one's ever gonna want to be close to you. You're never gonna experience true love. Like, I think you have to practice that emotional intelligence. You get what I'm saying? Like, if like let's say I come to the podcast. And you're like, what's up, Melvin? And I'm like, fucking whatever. And I'm fucking angry. And then you're like, hey, do you want this drink? And I'm like, I don't want that fucking drink. And I fucking spill it all over your shoes. What's your first response? Your first response is it's not gonna be like, what the fuck, Melvin? Square up. You're gonna be like, what's going on, Melvin? And then vice versa. My first response is like, the fact that I did some stupid shit like that and fucking took your kindness and it fucking hurt you, I have to be like, oh my gosh, the fact that I did that, that's so uncool. The fact that I'm like taking your love and I'm fucking just throwing it back in your face like that, that's so uncool. Mm-hmm. If someone doesn't realize these things, I think they're incapable of being close with anyone. Yeah. And they're only gonna fucking weigh you down in the ocean.
Yeah.
This is what I think.
Yeah, no, you explained nothing but facts. Well, I think like this gentleman was asking, or maybe a female or a woman or a man or primo or prima, was asking about the cousin, was talking about the different stages of relationships. I think like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is like the first healthy relationship that I've ever been in. Everything else is crash and burn, maybe from my part. But I realized that, yeah, it's easy. The romantic, passionate phase is very easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's exciting. It's easy. It's easy. It's like it's cool. Everything is fucking dope. But it's like, what happens when all that kind of fades and then there's still excitement, yeah. But like, it's also like now they can call you out for like the simplest shit. It's like, hey, bro, can you stop leaving your fucking clothes on the floor?
Yeah,
I told you like 4 times already. And you're like, whoa, what the hell, right? It's this very simple, mundane shit. And I guess you can attribute that to being like the boring stuff, which I never got to a relationship where it's like the simple stuff where I'm like, hey, I told you to do this and you didn't do it. You've been saying that for like 4 days, you're gonna do it, you haven't done it. And I'm like, what? I've never been here before, right? Am I supposed to, right?
Yeah.
It's for me as a person who's never really been in like a relationship is like that deeply. For me, like getting to that stage, what's kind of like scary almost.
Yeah,
scary because I'm like, holy shit, like I'm here. I feel like I went through like this bridge and I got to another part of the island and I'm like, holy shit, I'm here now. Now what I do, right? And it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort, and it's not the most craziest, exciting thing. Like some things about yourself as a partner aren't really. You're not a good partner, and then like, it's not really exciting to be like, oh, maybe I should fucking maybe be better at communicating these simple things or doing this, and it's not the most exhilarating thing to be like someone calling you out and be like, hey, you're not really being a good boyfriend because like you're not lying, but you're not communicating like, hey, I'm working to this time, so you can be like, oh, I'm gonna come over and see us, but you know you're not gonna see us. You're just trying to make us feel good. And I'm like, holy shit, okay, yeah, I was doing that, and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to pull up, but I'm just trying to make you feel good. But that's the most important, when someone could just look at you, look deep in your soul, and be like, and see through all your bullshit, and be like, listen, I still love you. But you got to shape up a little bit, right? And that's what people, I think, sometimes are afraid of. Like someone looking at them deeply and being like, obviously I love you, but there's, you got to work on these certain things, and it's not exciting. It's not like passion. It's not like, wow, fuck, it's not toxic. It's just literally genuine. It's like, you're not communicating good.
I say this, and a lot of people disagree with me, but I think it's true. I think love in a relationship, it shouldn't be a job.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like, oh, I have to go to work.
Yeah.
It should be your career.
Yeah.
It should be like, oh, I want this goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you want to be a singer or a rapper, and then I ask you, well, when's the last time you were in the studio?
Yeah.
Oh, like 4 months ago. Wait, you want to be a famous rapper, singer, and it's been 4 months since you went to the thing? You know what I mean? Like those are the type of questions like, oh yeah, I want to get married and have kids. And it's like, okay, when's the last time you took your partner out to a fucking nice ass dinner and got her flowers? Oh, dude, probably like, our anniversary 4 months ago. It's just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What, fool? What the fuck?
Also, it's like, do you like your partner? Like, genuinely like her? Like
is it something that you want to pursue?
Do you watch a movie and be like, dude, the movie I just saw, it was crazy for this reason. Like the thing that I noticed about me is like, and someone had Fahim Anwar. It's a comedian. He had like the greatest joke.
I love him.
He had such a good joke that it's like when you're in a relationship, like the dumbest information you think in your mind, you're like, yeah, I need to tell my girlfriend this.
Dude, I do that all the time. To the point where my girlfriend's just like, oh, very cool. That's cool. And I'm like, dude, this happened and this happened. And it's like if your partner truly, if you're fucking deep in love, like if you don't want to tell your partner the word like bad news in your day or good news in your day.
But even the most random shit, like, hey, did you know the guy from Narcos is actually Mexican instead of Colombian?
Yeah. He's actually from Brazil. He's Portuguese.
They're like, oh,
very cool. You know what I mean?
It's just like, why would they hire that guy? It's just crazy.
And it's just like, and it's like truly like if when you wake up and you don't think about them, or you fall asleep and you don't think about them, I think it's one of those things where it's like, I think that there's your answer, dude.
Yeah.
You don't really fuck with this person like that.
Yeah.
Perhaps you like them for other reasons. Perhaps you just don't want to be lonely.
And that's the most dangerous one.
Very dangerous.
People are afraid to be alone.
So
people are afraid to be alone. And people can, people sometimes have the same connotation for alone and lonely. they think because I am alone, I am lonely. Because you're alone, you are free. You are at peace, bro. You are at peace.
You ever been around people, like a group of people, and you felt so lonely? Because you're just like, bro, none of these fools get me. None of these people get me. None of these people fucking fuck. Like, they don't care about me. Like, it's just, but even though you're surrounded by people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like you say, it's the difference between alone and lonely. So basically my point at the end, before, just to wrap it up, if you don't think about this person when you fucking wake up.
Yeah.
And you're like brushing your teeth and if this person doesn't pop in your head at any point in the first 10 minutes of your day, and by any point in the last 10 minutes of your day, I don't think you fuck with that person for real like that.
Yeah.
Truly, I don't think you fuck with them. I think you just don't want to be alone. You want this life that you think is the dream, and you think this person's the best candidate. But you have to be able to love them. You have to be infatuated with them, and you have to be able to work through the problems with them.
Yeah. There's always problems will never stop.
Always.
This one I really fuck with. Okay, we have 20 minutes. We're trying to get through all of them.
Okay.
Hey, Primos, I've been dealing with some fake friends lately. What are some red flags that you look out for when you're meeting somebody new? I'm 23, by the way. 23, very young, and traumatized from Idiocracy. Love you guys. I will say.
I was watching a bunch of YouTube shorts of Idiocracy, and I'm like, fuck, this movie sucks, but it's so true. It's so true.
I will say, man, I'm a person that had a group of friends from BP, from Baldwin Park, where I live, for a long ass time. I thought those friends were gonna be forever, my friends, right? And little by little, they kept on falling apart, falling off, and a lot of the people that I thought would be the ones that would support me the most ended up being the ones that were like the most shady, the most backstabbing. I haven't been a perfect friend. No one's a perfect fucking friend, but these people were like abundantly fucking just doing those terrible, shady decisions.
Yeah.
So for me, red flags that you look out for, I mean, when you're 23, man, like, okay, I don't know if you're a woman. First of all, I have some so real quick, I have some female friends, and they have like first of all, you're a woman friend. If you're a female and you know what's a toxic friend, I feel like. The person's dragging you into situations, they're talking shit, they're always getting involved.
You're saying it's more obvious when it comes to women?
Yeah, it's so much more obvious. Like, and maybe not obvious to them, but like I have friends that are women that are like, yeah, she fucking, like, she lied about me, she said about me just because she wanted to look cool in front of her man. And I'm like, okay, why do you hang out with this person, right? Well, because I've known her for like 10 years. I'm like, bro, who gives a fuck? But like, we have so much history. Who cares? The history does not matter.
You should never prioritize the time you've known someone over what they're showing you in real time.
Yeah.
You should never, that should never be the excuse of like shitty behavior. It's like, well, they've been my friend for 15 years. But they fucking snaked you. What are you talking about?
Arguments between friends are inevitable, but like, honestly, not that common. I mean, like, unless you disagree about shit all the fucking time, but like, there are certain issues that as a friend I would not tolerate. Like, if you're just talking mad shit behind my back, if you're lying about me to other people, if you're consistently going against things that I would never fucking do or approve of, or you're just a fucking different person that I would ever want to be or be around it. I feel like people keep people around because, I've known them for 10, 15 years. And yeah, but they piss you off, they stress you out. Like, you guys have to make up every fucking 4 or 5 days, and you guys don't talk for like a week. Like, bro, just cut it off. Just cut it off. What's the negative of cutting off a negative friendship? Oh, you're sad, you're upset, but then fucking you move on. You move on,
and you get some better friends. I think
exactly.
I think like a big red flag for close friends, or like even if romantic partners or potential romantic partners, potential friends, any person that you want to spend time with, if you go, hey, let's hang out this Thursday, let's catch a movie on Thursday, and they go, oh, sorry, I can't, I'm busy, and that's it. You gotta drop that food. You gotta drop that person immediately, because the correct response is like, let's go catch a movie on Thursday. Let's go hang out on Thursday. Oh, I can't. I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm Thursday, but I'm free on Sunday.
Yeah.
That's a sign of someone that actually fucks with you. That's a sign of someone that actually wants to be your friend, that actually wants to spend time with you. Someone that's just like, real life gets in the way. It's just like, oh, I can't. I have work. I have to, or I'm babysitting, but I'm free Sunday. Yeah. Can we do Sunday? Are you free Sunday? But if someone's like, oh, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm busy. Dude, that just means they don't fuck with you like that, bro.
Unfortunately, sometimes the fakest friends are the people you grew up with. And that's just the reality of life. That's just the reality of life. I had to deal with it a couple of times, and it's just a reality and a fact of life. Yeah. And like, don't feel bad for cutting them off. Be proud of yourself for cutting people like that off because
you're growing. You're growing as a person.
You're gonna outgrow people.
I hate to go back to clothes, but you don't wear the same clothes that you wore in 4th grade, bro.
And if you do, grow up, bro.
If you do,
get a surgery for your knees, get taller, bro.
If you do, it's a different situation. There's a different problem going on. But we don't wear the same clothes. You get what I'm saying, dude? We might wear the same style.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. If you like flames in 4th grade and you still wear flames when you're 29, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. But you just outgrow some people, dude. Yeah. And some people outgrow you. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's fine. There's some times where I hit up some friends. I'm like, yo, let's go to a bar tonight. And they're like, oh, I can't. You know, I have to take care of my kid. I'm getting my second kid. And I'm like, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And this person outgrew me. I don't take offense to it. Am I sad? Yes, because the times have gone and passed.
Sometimes there's a healthy outgrow. Like, I am now not looking to be around maybe single dude, or not single, but just like fucking like without kids, because I just need to be around people that understand what I'm going through. Yeah. And that's not a problem.
There's no issue with that at all.
I have a friend who recently became a mother, and like we always like we're in a group chat, like let's kick it, and she's always like not replying or busy, and very rarely do I get to see her, but it's also like, well, she's a mom. She's at a different point of life.
Yeah, she has a newborn baby, so it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, dude? It's one of those things where you don't go, okay, fuck you. No, you go, I'll be here when you're ready.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Okay, we got let's try to do this 3 more.
Okay.
We have 13 minutes. Okay. Next time I'll make sure we have all the memory cards and shit. I used to work at a cafe with my coworkers, and I would hear our names being called in each other's voice. Every night when I closed up by myself, I had to drop off things in the office. The office door swings out in the hallway, and one particular week we were having renovations, and a stack of heavy cardboard boxes were blocking the door. So I pushed them out of the way to enter the office. When I moved to exit the office, the door was blocked again by the cardboard boxes, and I had to push the door with all my strength to slip out. Wait, what?
Oh, this is a haunted one.
Motherfucker, do you break in or were you working there?
First of all, get a gun.
First of all, get a gun. First of all, get a weapon of mass destruction.
Get a weapon, dude. Get a knife, get pepper spray.
Call IE Spooks. Let them help you out, bro.
Yeah, shout out to our homies at IE Spooks. Bro, like literally, if you're a lady or a guy, I think if you're a smaller guy that can't fight, or can't protect themselves, get pepper spray, get a knife, get a gun. If you're a lady, get pepper spray, get a knife, get a gun, dude.
Pepper spray first. Both. Pepper spray, you can hit them from a distance. They get too close, get a knife, kick them in the balls.
Yeah, I always tell people all the time, like, pepper spray is better than a knife. Because a knife, in order to use it, you have to be close to one person. While pepper spray, you fucking spray the room, and everyone in that room's on their fucking knees, dog.
Yeah.
So please get pepper spray. If you're working at night, you're someone that, you know, a woman or a man or someone, you know, anyone who wants to defend themselves in situations like that, get pepper spray. Please, guys, get pepper spray. And Amazon has them where like they're small enough that they can be on their keychain. They come in all different colors. It's cute. Just get pepper spray. Please, guys, please protect yourselves.
I have pepper spray. There was a guy who was a close friend of mine that went insane and he tried to attack me, and so I had pepper spray and shit. Yeah. So you could be a 220-pound man and have pepper spray. You
could be a 300-pound man, and I'm recommending pepper spray.
Yeah, please. Whatever you need to defend yourself, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fucking pepper spray, knife, both of those. Pepper spray first. Doesn't matter how big or how small you are. Please, and the smaller you are, pepper spray.
Please,
even the bigger you are, they'll be like, I don't need that bullshit.
Please, guys.
Just you don't want to find the
world is so loopy nowadays. Yeah. Please, we just want you to be safe.
You don't want to find the shit.
So, you know, maybe that might not have been haunted. Maybe someone was actually trying to trap you. So please get pepper spray.
Okay. My siblings don't get along, so is it wrong to just go away with my dog for the birthday on the 21st of March instead of having negativity around me on my day? Listen, anything you need to do to take care of yourself and be happy on any specific day or birthday, any specific day, especially your birthday, do that. I am not somebody that's particularly very tight with family. There's a lot of weird issues going on. But so I've done that many times where I felt like I needed to go away. Yeah. for me, and I don't want to disrespect anybody. Hopefully, the parents don't see this. But for me, for a long part of my life, having peace was being away from family, having relaxation, not having anxiety was being away from family. Right? When I saw family, I was the kind of kid like when my parents went away, I felt good, and when they came back, like telling parking, I got a lot of stress and anxiety. And now I was like, fuck, right? So I definitely understand what you're saying. So I completely want to tell you, get away from your family, do your own thing, relax. They're gonna text you, be like, why aren't you here? Remind yourself that, and family a lot of times they don't know the harm that they're doing. They can get away with anything because they're family, right? It's family, right?
Yeah.
They can traumatize, you can do anything, but it's family, so it doesn't really fucking matter. They don't really have a certain objective lens on anything they do. So realize that your happiness is the most important thing for yourself, and get away from your family. Get away from anybody that doesn't make you feel good on your birthday, and just be with the people that you love.
You hit it right on the head, dude. Joel really he really explained the best. Like if I come around to a party or you invite me and I just constantly sock people in the arms,
But,
you're gonna stop inviting me, right? And then when I go, Joel, how come you didn't invite me for your birthday? Motherfucker, every time you come around, you fucking hurt people. You fucking sock people in the arms.
Stop hitting motherfuckers, man.
Exactly. These people don't realize, and sometimes these people mean it's your family. They don't realize how toxic they are, how fucking rude they are. And the fact that they're not prioritizing you on your birthday and they still bring bullshit around, that the reality of the situation is that exactly what Joel said. Please prioritize yourself. Prioritize you and your dog. Prioritize your joy. And if they have anything to say, just be like, what? If I invited you, it would have just been drama. It would have just been it wouldn't even been my birthday. Check yourself before you try to check me.
Yeah, Tom Primos said to fuck you guys.
Yeah.
They're like, what the hell is Primos? And they're like, well, you're not subscribed.
Oh, you know Primos? Oh, you're a fake fan.
And that'll lead to a bunch of other issues. Right. Okay, this is a long one.
Ooh.
Hey Primos, my name is Sam. I'm sorry if this one's a bit long. I wanted some advice, opinions about a situation I've been in. So all my life, I felt mistreated by my mother and father. In all honesty, they've always looked down on me, or have always seen lesser of me compared to my younger brother. I know I may not be the smartest or the greatest person of all time, but I try my best to make the ones I love proud. But when it comes to my mother and father, it always gone south. No matter how hard I tried, they have never told me that they were proud or anything about the nature compared to my brother. About 2 years ago, I found a woman that truly made me happy. I started to spend time with her. I spent my weekends time off with her. Mind you, I was 21 at the time, paying for rent, groceries, and helping them pay off the debts and loans. And my parents said, that's a real man right there. And my parents became furious of that. What the fuck? They would tell me I was spending too much time with her and not focusing on the family, when I have always done everything and anything for them just to get nothing in return. So her and I talked, and it led to me leaving and moving in with this woman that I truly love. Beautiful. Life feels more peaceful. Beautiful. Life feels more peaceful, and I love being able to be with the woman I love most. We have our place. Oh my God, amazing. I just feel so nice to be able to have her by my side, but sometimes I miss my family. I miss my brother, Ben. Sometimes I feel like reaching out to him, but I don't know if he feels the same, and if he would understand why I left, and if he would even forgive me. He has blocked on every social we had together, but I have his number. It's been 2 years now since I've seen him or talked to him. What do you guys think I should do? I mean, I left, and my father intentionally told me, never come back, you piece of shit. But I do miss my brother and seeing him growing up. He's my best friend. Anyways, much love you guys, and thank you for being Primos as always. Same info for y'all. If you want info at all, the situation, my name was Slayer 715.
I think first and foremost, you should contact your brother, and even though he might not understand your decision right now, when he grows up and he gets older, he will. He will, because literally that reminds me of the first question that we got today, which is like, I'm nervous about making this decision. The fact that you made the decision and you literally found joy and happiness and peace, it means you made the right decision. And sometimes, Joel, family can be your worst enemies, dog. Like truly. Like I've seen it left and right. And I'll say this one story. When I graduated high school, I was really good friends with this girl. And this girl, she was like, I'm gonna divorce my parents. And I go, what the fuck? I never heard of that. I only like, Macaulay Culkin divorced his parents. A bunch of famous kid actors divorced their parents. She's like, I'm gonna divorce my parents because I'm fucking fed up with this these people. And she did. I drove her to the court dates and stuff like that. Boom. Her life has never been better. She travels the world now. She's like experiencing life. Yeah. And it's just like, oh my God. Like, even as a friend, I was like, are you sure you want to do this? Yeah. But now that we're older, I'm just like, she made the right choice. And I'm glad that I was there for her. Yeah. What do you think?
Dude, I think family is a very rough subject. But I think that you made the right choice in following your heart and heading towards
and finding peace. Love in a partner.
Listen, man,
that's not easy to find in this world, my love.
And I'll be honest, this last year, I felt more. And hopefully, my parents will see this. I felt more betrayed and let down by my family in the last year than I have. It felt like I was a kid again. By the way, I felt betrayed and hurt by them. Right? It felt like they stabbed me in the back, stabbed me in the heart, and twisted that shit. Right? And I was looking for their support and guidance or something, and they completely fucking slapped me in the face and kind of turned against me almost at some point. It felt like, right? So I definitely understand your feelings about your parents. And I honestly feel like if there's no need to ever go back to your family, your parents, and there's no need to communicate with them, I don't. It's always gonna hurt, bro. It's always gonna hurt.
What about his little brother? Or their little brother?
See, the little brother.
It's different, right?
It's a different situation, right? If there's a relationship that's worth saving, it might be the little brother. Oh, well, but I think do not feel guilty. People are always gonna tell you that's your family. That's your family, right? But it's also like, yeah, they should be the ones giving you the most love. But when they fucking hurt you and betray you, they're like, yeah, but forgive them because that's your family, right? Yeah. But they're not realizing like they should be the ones giving you the most support.
It's what we said before. Like, obviously, you and I respect our elders. Yeah. But like, if our elders are disrespectful,
does that give you immunity, dog?
It doesn't give you immunity. It's like, well, forgive him because he's older than you, bitch. Grab this motherfucker right hook and left hook and fucking knee to the mouth, bitch.
But he's your family. That's family. Who gives a fuck, man? Yeah. We're still humans at the end of the day. Like,
we feel that you're going through this. We truly do. Like, this is not.
The fact that your father told you never come back, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Hey, if I may, bro. If I may, cousin.
Fuck your dad.
Fuck that food, dog.
Fuck that motherfucker.
Fuck that food. Prioritize the love, the partner that you have. Prioritize your shmoney. Please prioritize your money. And please prioritize the joy in your life. And when your brother is ready, he will be ready.
Look at your girlfriend and be like, that's my family. That's my family.
That's my family. Look at your close friends that you make. That's my family. That's my family.
That's my family. And sometimes the family you choose is better than the family you're born into.
If you have a pet, you look at them. That's my family.
That's my fucking family.
This is what I have to prioritize in my life. Look at yourself in the fucking mirror and be like, this is my fucking family. Yeah. I prioritize myself. Do you get what I'm saying? You prioritize yourself with love. Love is the priority, and when there is no love in a situation, then it no longer becomes your priority. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? Am I spitting?
You might be spitting that with.
I might be spitting that wrong. But please, we wish you the best of luck. Please, if you ever want to like show who you are, DM us.
We're open to Slayer Sam 15.
Okay.
So if you watch this, anybody that we responded to, please DM us, and then
yes.
We'll just DM us. Okay, the last one. We got 3 minutes on his main camera, so let's see if we can do this. I'm thankful. First of all, thankful for everybody that responded and replied. We got 3 minutes. We're gonna try to do everything. What's up, Primos? Hope y'all are doing well. I was hoping I can get some advice and perseverance. I've been looking for a better paying job for a little over a month now, with nothing but reject letters to show for it. Any chance I can get some advice about perseverance and not giving up, y'all? Oh. Emilio, someone said if you knew it took you 100 rejections to get that big thing, how grateful would you be for every single fucking rejection, bro?
Yeah.
Every single rejection is a step closer to your yes.
In college, I went to a seminar with multi-million-dollar angel investors. Angel investors means these millionaires that invest into companies and stuff like that. And someone asked them, how many times do you guys fail? And they go, all the fucking time. If I invest, and he's like, I'm not even exaggerating. Look at my numbers. He's like, if I invest into 50 companies, all I need is one company to fucking bang, dog. And obviously he didn't say this. He said it in more technical, professional terms. All I need is one fucking company that fucking blows up, and it'll not only will it pay for the other 49 fucking investments that I made, but for the rest of the investments for the next 2 years. All I need is one. All I need is one. And he was just like, he's like, if you don't take anything else tonight, but just take this. All you need is one. All you need is one. And I just remember being 19 and just being like, what the fuck?
I mean,
he's like, all you need is one, dude. All you need is one.
It really is, man. It's so true. It's perseverance.
It's same with dating. It's the same thing with dating. It's like you get rejected by 49 men and women, but all you need is one person to become your partner. Come on. All you need is one. You just got to keep going. You just don't know. The problem is you don't know when, but the solution is that you know that it's coming.
Sometimes the advice is so simple about perseverance, because it literally is, bro, just keep swinging the fucking hammer. Keep going, keep fucking going.
It's easy for a millionaire, billionaire to be like, just keep going, guys. But it's true. It's true.
It's true. You just gotta keep going, and be like, bro, I'm proud. I'm just gonna keep trying.
Even with us, when we post clips, some get fucking 200 views. Another one of our clip got 2.7 million views.
But keep fucking trying.
Yeah.
That's everything about, like, to compare to social media. It's like, bro, most of things are not going to do great. Some would do great. Most would do good. But keep trying.
And when you get rejected by these jobs, don't go. Oh, why did I get rejected? I really wanted this job. No. Go like, you know what? There must be a reason why I didn't get that job. There must be a reason why I didn't get that job, because the universe is behind you. It has your back. So there must be a reason why you didn't get that job. That being said, we want to thank everyone that freaking submitted their stories.
We got 40 seconds left. I love the soul searching segment.
Soul searching is going to be a staple for the Soul Primos. If you guys have any advice, any stories that you guys want our thoughts on, anything that's happening, let us know, and we're going to put it in the soul searching portion of the episode. That being said, I hope you guys like the drinks. I hope you guys like us. I hope you guys like subscribe and comment. Leave comments. We have 25 seconds. What do you want to say?
If you guys like me, let me know. If you like Malcolm, let me know. Please follow the podcast. Turn your post notifications on, because some people have not been getting notifications.
I think we've been getting shadow banned, so just let us know. Turn your post notifications on, please, for the love of God, please.
And please like the podcast, subscribe, everything, like everything. Please help us out. We're just two young guys, Latinos, but we're trying to make it boom. That's it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.